Hello, and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. So, it's difficult times right now. Um, I don't think we thought it was possible for it to get even more difficult than it already was, but it has. And I don't want to pretend like that's not the case. Um, I'd love to do an entirely like upbeat, happy video, but it's just kind of not where we're at right now. Um, We've had the whole pandemic thing going on for months now, and that situation is getting strange. As I've said before, I live in Los Angeles, and I'm from Texas originally, so my family is still there. I have friends on the other side of the country, um, and I'm aware that different places in this country, different places in this world are at different stages, and that's super bizarre. Because we're still, you know, pretty much the same here in LA. People wearing masks and things not being open, and people not going into work and staying home and all of these things, and so it adds to the bizarreness of the situation. The more I see and hear of people in other places kind of starting to get back to life before all this happened. Um, so yeah, that just kind of adds like another layer to the weird feelings about it all. Um, and it worries me because, I want everybody to be as safe and healthy as possible. Um, and there's just so many unknowns in this situation, and I'd rather be um, cautious, and so um, yeah, I know that there's a lot of people who have been really affected by this in big ways, and I hurt for them, you know. Um, and as I've said in previous videos, again, like I feel very fortunate to be in the position I'm in. I still have work and, still get my paychecks, and, I'm in a really fortunate position. And I'm grateful for that, but I also just hurt for those who are hurting. And now, in addition to that, um, we have all of these protests going on, and then the responses to them, which are so painful as well. Um, and it's heartbreaking. Again, I feel very much in a position of privilege. Um, but I don't know if it comes from like the acting dream, and so I studied acting for many years, or if it's just being a storyteller in general, or if it's just part of who I am. But um, I'm very interested in other people and their lives and their points of view, and it's really important to me and easy for me um, to empathize with people, and to, I really, I want to say I try to, but I kind of don't even try to. It's just natural for me to imagine myself in other people's positions, and so then I naturally see their points of view, and I don't know, that seems so natural and easy and obvious to me, and so it um, is baffling to me, and can be really frustrating and angering and upsetting that not everyone is that way, that not everybody cares to know how other people's lives are going, and how they're affected by things. Um, and so to know that so many people out there close to me and far away from me, in this city, in this state, in this country, and in this world, are in so much pain, who are so mistreated day in and day out for years and decades and generations, and that things don't change. They certainly don't change enough or fast enough. The hurts that many people experienced years and decades and generations ago, they're still experiencing. And that's not okay. I believe that we should all be seen and treated the exact same, because we are all human. We have much more in common than not, and yet people focus so much on our differences. And there are people who are determined to see themselves above others, to push others down so that they can be higher. And that breaks my heart. So that's where I am right now. I, again, have to fully own up to being in a very fortunate position in all of this. And so I guess I want to kind of speak to everybody, as I always do, but to those of you who are in pain and who are affected by, all of these prejudices, and these acts of violence, however big or small, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that's what you have to deal with. It's not okay. And the rest of us need to be better. And so now, speaking to people who are kind of more in my category of things, we need to do better. It's on us to help make this world a better place for everyone. In times like this, we need to listen. That is so key. We need to ask and we need to listen. Again, I find it very difficult once you've heard somebody's story to not like them, to not love them, to not see yourself in some part of their story. And I know that's not the case for everyone. I mean, there are some people out there who are psychopaths and narcissists and all of that, but for the majority of us, just open your ears and listen to what people in pain have to say, and believe them and care for them. I think that's essential right now and always. That's how we should be treating our fellow humans. Caring and listening always. And I also think it's of the utmost importance to do what we can to get people into positions of power who are on the right side of this and who will make the changes that need to be put in place so that this world can be a safe and fair place for everyone. Every single human should have the same opportunities. And maybe that's a naive way of looking at things, and maybe you will never get to that, but I mean, what is the harm in dreaming and wishing and hoping and trying? So that's what I want to do. And that's what I encourage all of you to do as well. And I believe that if we are all truly dreaming and wishing and hoping and trying to make this world a better place for every single one of us, that can only lead to good. So that's where I am at right now. I'm sorry to those of you who are hurting, who are in pain, who are frustrated, angry, confused, tired, scared, all of it. I'm sorry. And I'm here with you. I want to listen. So reach out if you want and let me know what I and others can do to be there for you. And as we come up with ideas of how to make this world a safer, better place, a more equal place for everybody, let's share those ideas with each other and talk about what actions we can take to bring those ideas to fruition. Because it's on us. It's on us to fix this heartbreak, to make the world a better place. It seems like a trite way of saying it, but really, it's on us to make this world for everybody. I don't want it to be for just me or just the people close to me or just the people like me. I want it to be for everyone. Because it is for everyone. It was made for everyone, and some of us are just not treating it that way. So, let's change that. Let's turn it around. Let's embrace each other, pick each other up, listen to each other, learn from each other, love each other, and move forward. I believe we can do that. So let's do it. Thank you for listening. And as always, until next time, Hada.